everyone, welcome back to Country in the City. My name is Sherri and I'm coming to you today. I have a little bit of a haul, but this video is mainly about some Happy Mail that I got from a friend and a subscriber. And so let's get right into it. I don't want this video to be hugely long, but I do have to apologize because today is Friday. And I met with my friend on Monday and we had lunch together at a local Mexican restaurant. She's a new friend and a new subscriber. We've known each other for a few weeks now. We actually met on Danielle, I believe it was Danielle's Decor, one of her lives, I believe is where we met. And correct me if I'm wrong, Rhonda, because I know you're going to be watching this, but I think it was on Danielle's Decor the first time we realized that we live in the same city. But Rhonda is so sweet. She's a crafter and she's a very loving person and we have a lot in common. And so we decided to meet and have lunch together because I love Mexican food. She doesn't get it that often. And so, we met for lunch on Monday, and then Tuesday we decided to go shopping together. And while we were shopping, I said, shouldn't I be recording this for my channel? And Rhonda goes, you should. Get out that phone, girl. So I got out the phone and I was filming and I noticed, well, two things. The first thing I noticed was in my introduction, I said Home Goods instead of Hobby Lobby. Well, okay, we can overlook that and I can put in there Hobby Lobby, right? Then, about halfway through filming, I noticed that it was going in and out, like fading in and out, and then finally it just stopped recording. Now, it must have been the Wi-Fi because it wasn't my phone. Like my phone wasn't, there wasn't any, like the battery didn't die or anything. It just must have been the Wi-Fi within the store in that area where we had went. So that video was, it wasn't any good. So that's why, that was going to be up Tuesday night or Wednesday morning. That's why we were only getting one video this week. And I'm so sorry because I really want to bring you at least two, but I guess one is better than none. So thank you for being here and let's get into the haul. Let's get into the Happy Meal because that is the best. So let's see. Rhonda, when we went to lunch on Monday, she brought me a bag of goodies. She hand-delivered my Happy Meal, so thank you very much, Rhonda. And Rhonda knows from watching my videos that I have a love for birds and birdhouses. So I have birdhouses out on my front, in the front of my house, hanging in trees that my best friend Jackie has given me from, I think Maine or Florida or where, I think it was Maine. She brought it back from. It's a buoy and it made into a birdhouse. And then I have Ray Dunn birdhouses in here and I have birdhouses on the shelf in my living room. And so Rhonda brought me this adorable bird nest. And it's like a grapevine bird nest. It's just, I love it. I just love it. So I think maybe I'm going to prim it up a little bit by putting a little bit of moss, like actual like green moss, and maybe down in a little bit. And I'd love to get some like either pale blue eggs or brown eggs and put in here, and maybe even like a bluebird. So that's what I'd really like to do. And see, what else did you get me here? One moment. I put it on airplane mode and things still pop up. So, okay. So then Rhonda, in that bag of Happy Mail, Rhonda brought me some beautiful vintage eyelet lace. Isn't this gorgeous? It's just beautiful. It looks almost like pears on it, on the top, with like little flower buds I don't know. It's just beautiful. I love the antique lace. I just love it. And it's nice and wide. It's probably a good 5 or 6 inches, 5 inches maybe. Yeah, good 5 inches wide. And there's a lot there. So she brought me some beautiful lace. And then she brought me the ribbon lace. She brought me a whole bunch of it. And she knows that I like to do ribbon garlands and rag garlands and ribbon. I'm wanting to try a ribbon wreath for my house here, and so that'll be perfect. I may be able to use some of that in the wreath. And then she brought me this adorable little hot cocoa bar sign. It says, "Warm up here, served daily." So, and this came from Target. And I've been looking for this. I had been looking for this for like probably 3 weeks or so. And then one day she was in a Target north of where we live. And she called me on Messenger and she goes, "I'm in Target up here. They have the hot cocoa bar sign. Do you want it?" Because I believe I mentioned either on Facebook or in one of my videos that I was looking for this, or maybe I just mentioned it right to her. So thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Rhonda. I so appreciate it. And if you haven't followed Rhonda, Rhonda is a fantastic crafter. Go over on Instagram and find her channel on Instagram. It is Ronda Gary, and go follow her. You can see all of the things that she crafts, and I am so privileged to call her my friend. And I think she's going to teach me a lot about her craft and the things that she likes to do. And I'm hoping that maybe at some point in the future, besides lunch dates and shop with me, that we'll be able to craft at some point together. Whenever I get some time. You know, my kids are running me ragged. And now, yesterday, I got all the information for my son graduating from college. So now all of that preparation starts, and I am so busy. I have a stack of paperwork to do for his graduation. Pardon me, one moment. So then, Tuesday, we went to Hobby Lobby, like I said, and we were shopping. And I want to show you what I got there. This shopping trip, and then I'll show you what I got in a couple shopping trips prior to that at Dollar Tree, and I don't know where these came from. I think Walmart. So let me show you. So when I was shopping with Rhonda, I picked up some of this chicken wire ribbon. And I'll show you why I got this in a minute. And then I went back into the material department and I picked up some homespun, some navy blue homespun. And you can see it's the same pattern as what's behind me. Well, similar pattern to what's behind me. And so this is the same as the Park Designs homespun that they use, the same pattern. I have curtains in this, in the blue, in the green, and I believe I have curtains in the red in this, and I have curtains in the black actually up in my bathroom right now, and my shower curtain is in this pattern but in black. So yeah, homespun around here is very hard to find. We were very fortunate. It looked like Hobby Lobby had just revamped their homespun, or their materials department, and it looks like they had used some of the space and put out more homespun in different patterns, because they had like four different styles of red homespun. They had the blue, they had some black, and they had like 3 different patterns of like a plaid, all in homespun. So yeah, I'm going to be going back to Hobby Lobby to get some more homespun, because it's very hard to find around here. And that seems to be the only place I can find it, at least right now. I was in there last week and they didn't have any. So it was during their inventory time. So I'm thinking that that's why. Okay, so then another time I went to Hobby Lobby, and I had just running because my husband was in another store, or my son. Was it with my son? I was with my son, and he was looking for shoes. So he had run in next door to a Marshall's to look at their huge shoe department. And I ran in and I got this black and tan checked ribbon, wired ribbon to go with this. And then like that same week, I went to Walmart and I got just some burlap ribbon. It was on sale, actually. I think the normal price of this was like $3 or $3.25, $3.45, something like that. And this was actually, for some reason, it rang up cheaper, like $1 cheaper. And it's got 15 feet in it, right? Yeah, 15 feet. So 5 yards, right? 3 times 5 is 15. Yeah. 5 yards of ribbon. So it's got quite a bit of ribbon in there. Let's see, quite a bit. So I plan on doing a ribbon with these 3. I wanted it neutral, kind of neutral, and for my everyday decor, and I want it for my big handmade grapevine wreath that's in there on my living room wall. That one right there. Right there. Right there. So right now it doesn't have anything on it because I took down the Christmas I had on it, and before that I took down the fall. I had a swag with a bow. Now I believe these don't have the stickers on them, but I believe I got these at Walmart too. I don't remember. So what I plan on doing is I got 3, and I plan on using them in a swag similar to this. I'm going to separate this one and use, you know, one here and one there. And then I also got some onion grass that I want to use as like the back filler with this. And then I'll make a swag, and I want to bend it so that it fits the wreath, you know, fits like part of the bottom up onto the side, and then I'll put the bow here, like similar to what I did for my fall wreath. And you can go back and look at that in my fall home tour, my 2018 fall home tour. So that's what I plan on doing. Oh, the onion grass I got from the Dollar Tree. So yes, that is my haul from Hobby Lobby and Walmart and Dollar Tree. And what I plan on doing with these things. Oh, the homespun. I want to use this. I want to make some more bowl filler balls, rag balls. And I want to use this. I'm also making some additional burlap centered flowers, rag flowers, to go in my vase. So, and then I may also use some, I want to do a rag banner. A rag wreath. And I don't know if I want to use color or if I want to keep it pretty neutral. So, we'll see. My dogs are barking. So, I want to say thank you to Rhonda for my Happy Mail, and thank you all for stopping by. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you real soon. Bye, y'all.